All right, shalom, shalom. First things first, I want to give honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. We say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. And that's sending blessings to the Heavenly Father and the Son. Let's jump into it, 2024, which is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. When I seen the video I'm getting ready to share and go into, these are perilous times, man. And then this is further proof to show you that the Israelites in the western coast of Africa, all right, the people that you see in the western coast of Africa, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Ghana, all right, Cameroon, these people are the Israelites, okay? Just because they're not in the U.S. Doesn't mean that they're not a part of the covenant, all right? Because a lot of the slaves that you see come from the coast of the western coast of Africa. You got Angola, you got a different settlements, and it's not a coincidence that the Lord put these people. They ran, but they ended up running on top of mineral resources that's forcing Esau to not leave them alone, to pretty much make sure that they're staying on top of of these people on the western coast of Africa, if that makes sense. All right, it's not a coincidence that these people ran, all right, from the Roman persecution, fled into the interiors of West Africa, and then had to go to war with the neighboring tribes, because that's who sold blacks into slavery. All right, it wasn't so-called blacks selling blacks or Negroes selling Negroes. It was tribes selling another tribe. And I know this personally. I've told this story before, that my father and my mother are two different tribes, and that was frowned upon. All right, my going to my father's side, looked down on the city dwellers, if you want to say that. They call them colonizers. All right, and this is directly from my parents. It's not no story or anything like that. So how much more you Israelites that don't have a tribe, don't have any kind of relations to that landmass, as in family or anything like that, you're totally excommunicated. All right. But the main point here, I'm getting ready to jump into this video, that you got Jakes in Sierra Leone right now smoking human bones. Okay, this is a heavy. This is fucking wild. I seen it last night, and I just looked at it. There's just one of those videos. There's certain things you run across that you just look at. There's not really much you can say about it, but you just look at it, and you just soak it in your spirit. And we're in perilous times, and this is society's still somewhat going. All right, they're saying that there's a collapse in the country. There's not much resources, and I could tell you stories of they don't even have electricity part of the day. You know, they have a dam that they built, but they divert the energy to the government areas to keep them lit during the day, and then they let it back to the people during the night. So it's just full of corruption. It's full of greed, because those are the curses that are plaguing this nation. All right, predominantly speaking about the land of Sierra Leone, all right, which I'm from. So I came here when I was younger. So it was one of those, I never really experienced it, but it's like, man, you got to thank Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to play the introduction, and I got another part in the video that I want to bring out to show you that Jake is hurt, man. It's not over here in the U.S. Just also, Jake is catching hell around the planet Earth. That's why we're praying that Yahweh Shem Shai sees in his mercy to redeem his people, man, and get us out of this situation and just let us breathe again. All right, so I'm going to play this introduction. Lord willing, it won't clip me too much. This is fair use. This is for educational purposes only. All right, let's go ahead and play this first part, and then hey, pay attention, Jake. This is wild, man.
In Sierra Leone, a new drug is turning young people into zombies.
And it's not a coincidence, because what do you see in I think Pittsburgh or one of those places where it's zombies, you know? So Esau's letting all these drugs out, fentanyl and different things that are just destroying people, man, destroying people's lives. That's Esau and his witchcraft, man.
Take a look at the youth on the streets. They are trapped. They work only to buy drugs, nothing else. Trust me.
They call it kush, dried leaves mixed with a cocktail of chemicals.
Why did they call it that? They're trying to imitate the American lifestyle, the gangster rap, and because it's not really marijuana. It's just dried leaves. It's just imitation. But they put the name Kush on it to try to mimic, because they don't have the money to do the real marijuana. There's marijuana that grows over there, but they're trying to market it in a way that Jake can pick up on it.
In just 3 years, it's taken over.
Could take it to another world where you don't know yourself.
Say na something we mix with demonic something.
See, it says
You see,
demonic in it, right? So let's
When
keep
it die,
watching.
they still the taker.
As the impact of Africa's worst drug epidemic deepens, disturbing reports have emerged about the newest ingredient: human bones.
You hear that?
So the coffin and everything.
Human bones, man. Human bones. Jake is smoking human bones right now, man. And this was 2 months ago. This ain't some years back. And we gotta dig up some footage. This is 2 months ago. Jake is smoking human bones. I couldn't believe it. This is something that you look at and you hear it, but you seeing it and you're still like they're smoking human bones. And why are they smoking human bones? It's the sulfur. Okay, it's the sulfur that collects in the bones, and they grind up the bones and they put it in the drugs to add that extra pizzazz to it. So you got Jake that are smoking their own people's bones to get high. That cannibalism is terrible. That's another form of to not just eat them, you getting high off of their body parts. Try to put that in your mind and perspective. The Jake is doing so bad out there that they are getting high off of human remains, skeletons of their own people. Because these people are getting high, they don't know whose bones those are. That could be their uncle's bones, they granddaddy bones, man. But the drugs and the fentanyl and all these things, that's why Esau in this society got to go, man. The Lord's not coming to destroy a pluriracial or a utopia. This is fucking degenerate. It's wicked. The Lord is coming to save the planet Earth and save us from our damn selves, man. And this curses. That's why he's gonna put the laws in our inward parts. But the Lord is a hero doing what he's getting ready to do, man. The destruction and the judgment that's coming on the earth is rightfully so, man. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. There's nothing wrong with the destruction coming. Look what this is, destruction. You got people that are smoking human bones to get high. That's the world we live in, man. Not just eating people out here, because Sierra Leone's been on cannibalism. I can show you videos during the conflict over the diamonds in the territory. They were eating generals. They were eating hearts right in the street. They were eating people fervently. I can show you footage of it, man. So that's cannibalism is been out there, but now that's why it's nothing for them to smoke the bones. All right, let's play that one more time.
Disturbing reports have emerged about the newest ingredient: human bones.
So the coffin and everything is there, but they just took the bones.
Yeah. See, they took the bones, man. Now let me play this part right here to show you Jake is done. Jake is beaten. Jake is broken. This is what these drugs are doing.
You know, I feel well, this is so sweet. Can I feel more? That's how this started. So now I'm an addict, you know. But I'm trying to quit it, and I will quit it by the grace of God. This is not me. This is not real me. My goal was to be a doctor, but not this is not a doctor. This is I don't know. This is another man.
See? So hey, man, that's how you know it's the curses. You look at him, there ain't no Hamite, man. That's a Jake that's catching hell. If he was over here, he'd be catching hell too. So there's no escape. That's why it says curse be in the field and curse be in the city. All right, these countries be likened. That's why they're foreign countries. They're likened unto a less developed place. That's what a country and a city is developed. What's the difference between a city and a country? The development, the area. So these people are living in cities, but it's like the country compared unto Babylon. You know, there's not a lot of electricity, flowing water, plumbing. All these things are a luxury, not a necessity. All right, they're not mandatory. I'll say it like that. They're not mandatory at all, man. So this is the things that we resorted to, man. People are smoking human bones out here, man, to get high off sulfur. That what I mean, you can't you hear it and it's hard to register. So what do you think we need to pray to Yahbashim Yahshua comes and destroys Esau, takes him out of power, and sets the earth right, man. Okay. So let's go ahead and get these precepts and close on out. I'm not going to make this too long. The point is there. But it's the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 67. It says, in the morning thou shalt say, would Yahweh it were evening. And at even thou shalt say, would Yahweh it were morning. For the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. So that what is that saying? That's saying because Jacob be like, I hope make it to the day. I hope I make it through the night. And I hope I make it in the morning. There's you hang your life hangs in the balance. It's not a surety of life, man. That's what you see happening right now in the time that we living in, especially under this society. There's a in the curses, there's a looming danger that's always there because and then looking now with these drugs, man, they don't got no surety. They living in garbage dumps, man. They're not living in no ghettos. It's a dump. It's a garbage dump. It says in verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you should be sold to your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. No man shall buy you. And where did the Jakes come from? The interiors of West Africa, man. Okay? It's in the interiors of West Africa. That's I you got to I thank y'all about Shemi Al-Shah, man. You know, it's a real humbling thing to see that. And we all should be very, very humbled, man, by seeing that. And just thank Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah. We got a sense of a mind, man. This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 66. It says, let's read in NLT. It says, your life will consistently hang in the balance. You will live night and day in fear, unsure if you will survive. Come on, man. That's us. So you got Vocab. Vocab ain't never experienced nothing like that, man. His people in his line, they never experienced anything, but he has the audacity. And I'm only using him as an example because he's a well-known name. But other than that, he's really not registering, man. He's just a scoffer come lately, okay? Or he's been around for a while, but he's just another scoffer that doesn't understand our plight. What else are we gonna be? How do you explain what we're going through? It's not a normal thing. It's not a normal fucking thing for people to be smoking bones to get high. It's not a fucking normal thing, man. Okay? And you got Jake that are living out here playing with the Lord's name. And that's why we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. But what we do is strive and to push Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah and glorify him. That's why it says in our infirmities, man. Okay? Read it again. It says, your life will consistently hang in the balance. You will live night and day in fear, unsure if you will survive, man. Okay? So that's the time we living in, and I'm gonna end it there. There's not much to go into. I'm gonna show you. This is where Jake is living at, man. They're living in dumps, man. That's it right there. That's what they live in, man. That's what Jake is living in. There ain't no houses. It's a garbage dump. They burn like a Gehenna. I show you the Israelites. They're burning that trash. Just like Israel would have a burn pit, a Gehenna, okay? That's what that is. It's burning. They got to burn the trash, man. All right? So Lord willing, instead of fine lesson, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Until the next time, I say shalom and more now than ever. Keep faith. Shalom.